PACE is partnering with local churches to serve local schools to help everyone explore the Christian faith and providing professional supervision to pastoral staff and senior leadership teams. Here's a few things that we've been up to recently.
One of my favourite stories to tell in assemblies is the one about Jesus getting lost in the temple aged 12. It's a great story for primary children because I get to tell them that, as he was growing up, Jesus was once exactly the same age as they are. I have a special prop that I use whenever I tell this story. It's a pencil, but not just any pencil. This pencil. A giant pencil. The children love it when I produce it from its giant pencil case. I always finish this story about Jesus with the lovely verse in Luke chapter 2 verse 52. Jesus grew in wisdom and stature and in favour with God and people. I ask the children to reflect on how much they've already grown through the school year. What new things have they learned that have helped them make wise choices? Have they grown in stature by exercising and eating well? Some of them have probably shot up. Have they grown in their friendships by being wise about who they choose to spend time with? Then I will often finish with a prayer as an example of a way to grow in friendship with God too, before ending by saying that they have probably grown in so many ways this year that they will need a pencil this big to write them all down.
Have you ever heard of Max Lucado? He's a best-selling Christian author whose books have sold over 100 million copies across 54 languages worldwide. One of my favourite books is You Are Special because it encourages every child to recognise their self-worth. Our Maker loves us, whatever others may say about us, good or bad. In recent assemblies, I've linked this story to Psalm 139, which tells us that we are not mistakes, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Our value is only fragile, temporary and vulnerable if it depends on the fluctuating opinions of other human beings. The good news is that God values each one of us unconditionally. Value is not earned, and it's not dependent on being popular or due to impressive achievement. Our value is secure, even if our sense of self-worth takes the occasional knock.
Recently, I had the privilege, along with one of our volunteers, to visit a secondary school for a morning to help 270 Year 9 students think about worldviews and 4 of the biggest questions that human beings ask about the beginning of it all, about the reason we exist, about right and wrong, and about what happens when we die. It was great to help them have helpful conversations about various answers to these questions, to disagree agreeably, and to explore different beliefs together. The very same day, I was running the same lesson with some sixth formers in another school, and afterwards, a Christian student came and told me how much it had helped him with the questions he was wondering about. It was great to be able to encourage him personally. And then later on that same afternoon, I was with the team from local churches at the new Youth Alpha after school group in yet another secondary school, exploring how God showed us his love when Jesus died on the cross. It was an action-packed day, face-to-face with people in schools, exploring life's biggest questions and relationship with God through Jesus.
Hi guys, my name is Charlie. I'm from St Andrews in Chelmsford, and we've just been at Avonbourne Boys and Girls Academy doing our big question. Today was about chocolate and cheese. So why do people love chocolate and why do people hate cheese? We did a bit of tasting of some dark chocolate, some Cadbury's, some really gross blue cheese and some quite nice Baby Bell cheese. We did a bit of a quiz on some meals, whether the ingredients are chocolate or cheese. And then we finished on a verse from John, the Gospel of John, where Jesus says he is the bread of life. Jesus isn't saying he is literally bread, but he is saying that he is essential to life in all its fullness.
The tentacles of the COVID pandemic are long and far-reaching. The mental health impacts of the pandemic has been catastrophic for some children and young people and their parents and carers. A physical manifestation of this is the number of children and young people who currently do not attend school. This can be for a number of different reasons, either coming from young people themselves or their parents and carers. Obviously, the onus is on parents and carers ensuring their children attend school, but this can be very challenging for some. School attendance is a nationwide issue. A census carried out by local authorities in the autumn term of 2024 reported that there are 39,000 children missing from education. This is an increase from 33,000 from the autumn term of 2023. At the schools in which we supervise, there is a major initiative from the schools' respective trusts to make attendance a #1 priority, using many different ways to do this within individual schools. In supervision sessions with school staff, they are telling us they are under a huge pressure to improve pupil attendance. But staff are also telling us that many vulnerable children not attending are safer in school, which isn't just about improving attendance figures, but for the well-being of all those children and families.
Thank you to all those who joined us at our PACE Carol service, which seems quite a long time ago now. We would love you to come along and take part in the PACE quiz evening on Saturday the 15th of March at 7 o'clock at St Paul's Church in Throop. These are always fun evenings and raise money for the work of PACE in schools, and there are prizes for the winners as well. Why not try and persuade others from your church to come and make up a table of 6? It would be great to have as many churches as possible represented there. Don't worry if there are less than 6 of you or you're coming on your own, as you can make up a table on the night. Do let us know if you are coming by contacting Laura at the PACE office. Once again, we want to thank you for all your partnership with us at PACE. We would not be able to do what we do in schools without your support.